Hello, my lovelies from YouTube and TikTok. Today's video is explaining what the show is about. For TikTok, you might have to have more parts. So if you're watching a different part, I will remind at my brain broke. I will remind in the description and comments. Hey, you should probably come to my page and see if there's another part that explains more. We're going to just focus on season 1 mainly because it's not even out yet. You get what I mean, what I'm trying to do. Yeah. So, basically we're going to have that as a focus, but I will explain some little bit details outside. So, we got season 1, 2 and 3 so far, but season 1 episode 1 script's all done. Season 2's season 1 episode 2, my bad, is getting worked on as we speak. But my goal is to film first episode, post it, gives you so you guys can watch episode 1 and then be like, it can probably gain more, and then we probably can get it. Probably easier for me to get people that way. However, I still need one more person, kind of. Sorry, it sounds so mean to my opinion. I want you to join if you want to. I am not forcing. I'm just hoping you join us along this amazing journey and have fun with it, because this is an experience to have fun with. And if something is not like, to have opinions to make it better, because everybody's opinion matters in this. If you give me an opinion, I might add it type of way, but I'm most likely going to get it from the cast and my mods that I have for it, because that way I can just have more fun with it and not have a whole bunch of people like, hey, you should do this, you should do that kind of thing. It's going to be whoever's in cast. Not cast. Cask? No, not cask. Cast. Sorry, I am bad at speaking. English is my first language, but I'm bad at it. So that just shows how bad I am at speaking my own language. Anywho, back on topic. Season 1, episode 1 focuses on a lot of things. It's mystery. Season 1 is basically a whole about mystery and figuring out what Phoenix's backstory, what the characters are about so far in it. Because, yeah, in episode 1 we only have 5 characters, which is really hard to write a script for just 5 characters, but I found a way. It's difficult when you have less characters, but it's also difficult when you have more characters. It's difficult no matter what I do, but it just feels easier for me to have more characters. So, episode 1 has only 5 characters, which is Phoenix herself, which is my character, Ryujin, Atsuki, the twins, Zelda, and Damien. Damien shows up towards the end. Phoenix and Zelda are the first 2 characters to show up. Later on, it's Atsuki and then Ryujin. Then, last one being Damien. So, in this one we have, like I said, I think, because I made so many videos, it's hard to keep track of what I said and didn't say, because I had a lot of mistakes I've made. Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3 is what I have, but we are focusing on, for this, we're focusing... what it's about, I should say, and I don't know where I was going with that, I'm sorry. But, what we're going for is focusing on throughout this whole thing of the story is dragons, humans, and guardians. Focusing on season 1 now. Season 1, episode 1 is basically where we get introduced to Phoenix and Zelda. Is Zelda's home, the cave. This is where we meet the main characters, some of the main characters at least. But the specifically main character who we focus on is obviously Phoenix herself. The whole idea with that is that Phoenix basically seems terrified mainly about this. She was running from humans. Zelda basically welcomes her to her home. They meet Ryujin and Etsuki, but Etsuki first and Ryujin shows up some point soon later. Etsuki's very skeptical of Phoenix, and there's a fight that starts, which then Damien shows up, not saying how, obviously, and stuff like that. Where then causes and then going into season 2. I forgot what I named all the episodes, but I know season 2's backstory question mark. So it's like literally with the question mark. But it's like it's basically trying to figure out what happened to Phoenix, or like how Phoenix knows some stuff. So yeah, it's also trying to figure out, cuz Phoenix does sleep twice in season 1, and stuff happens, like she has a dream and stuff, and she comes out sweating from it, basically. Not really sweating, but like stuff happens. Yeah, so that's something. Season 2 is just trying to figure that out. Season 3, not season 2, episode 2. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying season, but episode 1, episode 2 is basically connected. So all the episodes are connected in some way or another. But like they're trying to figure out figure out who she is and stuff. Episode 3 is basically going to she starts saying a few details. Not like completely, but a few details. Episode 4. I have what I want for them, but I'm trying to keep it more or less that, so it gets more entertaining. But see, episode 4, it gets more details, but it's also like a training episode, like they're training her in some ways. Episode 5, because I'm gonna have 6 episodes each season. Episode 5, you figure out a little bit more, but not really. And then episode 5, they figure out who she was and how like her backstory was. But not every single detail, because season 2 has some details added onto that. So we figure out to that. So yeah. I hope it interests you more to join, because I need people.